There's something for everyone in Madrid. So we offer teaching and after-school support. Then we've also got the agriculture project, which is working to upskill the migrant community. If you're a tech guru, you can do our creative technologies project, which we don't offer anywhere else. So we also offer the special needs support project as well, if you're interested in working with individuals with special needs. They're really great programs, and if volunteers have initiative and get stuck in and overcome the language barriers that they can face, then they have an awesome time. The Spain program is really well suited to someone that enjoys a city feel. It is quite urban. Also those that don't mind sharing their living space. It is a volunteer house situation with shared dormitory style accommodation. Great for those that want to meet lots of other volunteers and have friends to do free time activities with. I love the city feel of Madrid. The nightlife there's incredible, the tapas culture. There's so much that you can do in your free time. So you have an awesome time on the projects, building those relationships, but then there's so much to explore and do when you have some time off.
Our Cartagena program is based on the Caribbean coast, and we have 4 placements there: teaching, childcare, sports development and community. Volunteers will work kind of longer hours on the Cartagena program, and they're also able to combine a few of the different placements during the volunteer week. We have amazing chefs in both of the volunteer houses there, and there are 3 meals provided for the weekdays. Recently I volunteered on both the Bogota and Cartagena program in Colombia, and it was really awesome to see the 2 different destinations side by side. I liked checking out the beaches in Cartagena. The food was incredible in Bogota. Very unique culture, cuisine, volunteering placements. So if you get the chance, I'd recommend doing both.
We've got plenty of projects in Vietnam. We've got the medical project, we have the food outreach project, kindergarten, the special needs care project, and also teaching English. My favourite experience was the food outreach project. I enjoyed helping out at the local food shop, where they serve over 300 meals within 2 hours to locals that can't necessarily afford those type of meals. The local team are really great with helping volunteers from as soon as they get picked up at the airport to when they depart the program. Obviously having some travels would help because it is quite a busy city, but the local team are great and they do anything to help you. The accommodation's awesome. It's at a local hospitality school where you can share with up to 7 other volunteers in your room. The food, well, it's Vietnam. It's amazing. There's plenty of pho, plenty of rice, noodles, delicious eateries around the city. It's amazing. A typical volunteer tends to just be someone who loves travelling, just wants to help out. They've got a caring nature, and they're just really keen to see Ho Chi Minh and experience the city vibe. There's plenty to do in Ho Chi Minh, obviously. It's a pretty big city. The local team are more than happy to help organise any tours you'd like to do, whether that's in Ho Chi Minh itself or further afar, either in Cambodia or other cities in Vietnam, up in Hanoi or Hoi An. And there's plenty to do.
Volunteers can be expected to be working in local primary schools. They can be teaching a variety of subjects, including physical education and computer training, as well as helping tutoring children who have been identified as falling behind. One of my highlights is always getting involved in the Surf Outreach project. It's a nice opportunity to interact with the children outside of the classroom or the school time, and you get to learn to surf yourself. Volunteers really love the fact that you have the opportunity to be in Africa and experience everything that Africa has to offer while you're still based in a big metropolitan city, so you've got all the local amenities that you need and you're used to back home. The options that really are unlimited in Cape Town. There is Boulder Beach, where there's a colony of penguins. There's Robben Island, most famously where Nelson Mandela was incarcerated. You can also go on safaris and learn how to surf yourself during your free time, and then Cape Town itself has a lot of vineyards and wine tours that you can take part on, as well as some awesome markets and of course restaurants.
Volunteering in Peru, there's literally something for everyone. So if you're a budget-conscious traveller, the Lima program actually offers one of our most affordable fees, starting from only $180 per week. There's just so much variety in the actual projects itself. There's like teaching, there's childcare, there's construction renovation, there's even medical projects available. Plus you can get some really good cultural immersion experiences with like jungle conservation. Plus we've got Andine immersion, which is available in Cusco. And they're just amazing projects if you really want to connect with the culture and connect with the environment. The Cusco program is really perfect for most type of travellers. It is such a popular program. There are so many volunteers. You're never going to feel like you're actually volunteering alone because you're always going to have heaps of new friends to kind of be there and support you. The local team's really good at supporting. There's a great orientation, so you really get a good feel for the local culture and everything like that. Obviously in Peru there is so much to do in the weekend. So we've got the big ones. We've got Machu Picchu, there's Rainbow Mountain, you can hike the Inca Trail, you can go for bus tours, even jump on a bus and drive the countryside between Lima and Cusco, the two IVHQ programs, and you're just going to see that real Peruvian countryside as you travel between the two.
The Bali program is really great for first-time volunteers because a lot of the volunteers there are first-time travellers, they're solo. It's one of our most popular programs in IVHQ and everyone's always really friendly there. There are quite a few projects on the Bali Uber program. There is health education, environmental education, construction and renovation, turtle conservation and kindergarten. My favourite thing is the turtle conservation because I love animals and I love how they rescue their turtles. And they help them grow and protect them before they release them out to the ocean. There's lots to do in Ubud. There's lots of markets on there with lots of cool crafts, great coffee shops, cafes. There's some awesome rice terraces, beautiful bike tours and mountains to climb, also snorkeling and diving, and lots of places to go visit, lots of other beaches you can go visit as well. I have hundreds of volunteers that go to Bali and I get lots and lots of feedback, and one of the main things I get is that they wish they stayed longer.